is Paula, and welcome back to Getting Fit with Paula, my VSG channel. If you're new to this channel, don't forget to like and subscribe, and welcome. This video is going to be about complications, if I regret doing the surgery, and hair loss, or any other, common complications that people have during the surgery. So, if you're interested, keep on watching. Hey guys, welcome back. So like I mentioned in the beginning of my video, this is going to be about whether I regret getting my surgery or not, and if I've had any complications, and the big question, which is hair loss. So let's go ahead and start with complications. I'm officially almost 7 months out, and so far, which I thank God, I haven't had any complications that require me to go back under, or having to start different medications or anything like that, which I thank God. If you don't believe in God, whoever you're thankful for. So I haven't had to get my gallbladder removed or anything. I haven't experienced, sorry guys, that's my fireplace. I haven't experienced any heartburn. The little bit of heartburn that I have experienced has been when I was trying different foods, and that's when I noticed, okay, I can't have spicy food anymore at all. I cut it out completely out of my life, because as of now it gives me heartburn, and I don't want any type of complication with my surgery. So I kind of tend to stay away from certain foods that I know it's going to cause me heartburn. I know people say that Tums, they live by Tums if they do get heartburn. I've heard it helps. I'm not sure, I have never tried it. That one bite that I took and it caused heartburn, I didn't eat any more of that. So I haven't had to use it. Like I mentioned, I didn't have a hernia or any gallbladder issues, so they didn't remove my gallbladder, and as of now it's still working perfectly. Let me knock on wood. Not to say that later on I might have complications with it, but I know that's one of the biggest ones, is heartburn, and I haven't experienced that. Let's talk about hair loss. So I didn't record, it's been like 4 months since I've posted anything. My last video should be up when you guys watch this one, which is my week 5 and 6, which is puree to softs and solids. So I started losing my hair at month 3, almost 4. I'm talking about chunks, huge chunks of hair, like they were this big. If I have a picture, I'll post it here so you guys can see the amount of hair that I was losing. For most people, my biggest thing was my hair. I suffer from PCOS, so my face has always broken out. I've always been on the chunkier side, so my hair has always been something that I've been proud of. I've been so used to cutting it and it growing back out so fast, and it was so long. I'll post a picture here. It was to my butt when I had the surgery. So I decided at month 3, almost closer to 4, to actually cut my hair off, because my hair was so long that it looked even more than the amount that was coming out. And I'm not gonna lie, I fell into like a small depression, because I was like, oh my gosh, what if I have to get to a point where I have to cut it all off, where I'm rocking an Amber Rose, or rocking the bald head, which power to the people that do it, that cut their hair off and are just like, I'm just gonna start fresh. I have a big head, a huge head, so I was like, I really hope I don't have to get to that point. But I did cut it, I want to say like shorter length, shoulders length, like here. I want to say it was like right here, not shoulder length, it was like right here. I did that in September. So my 6 months were in January. I completed my 6 months in January. So I actually decided that I was going to go ahead. So my hair continued to fall out to the point where all of this was going bald. My mom, my mom doesn't live here. She lives in Texas. So we would FaceTime. My mom started noticing. They were able to start telling on my hair. I know my family started to worry that, my hair might not grow back. My dad has been one of the biggest supporters in this journey. I mean, besides my husband, the biggest one. And it was to a point where, and I'm getting emotional because I remember crying to him and saying, I don't want to walk around bald. But he was like, we live in 2020 where you can have a wig and nobody would even know that you're wearing a wig. So it was to the point where I was like, you know what, he's right. And he was like, you don't have to tell anybody that you don't want to tell that you're wearing something like that, then you don't have to tell them. So it was to a point where I was like, all right, if I have to, I will. Luckily I have a lot of hair, a lot of hair. So even though I was losing a lot of hair, even though I had a lot of hair, you weren't really able to tell that. Like, if you saw me in the street, you wouldn't be able to tell that I was losing hair. But people that knew me were like, okay, yeah, we can see it, but you're okay. Like, you still have a lot of hair. It wasn't noticeable up here. So I'm 6 months out. My hair loss has actually kind of slowed down. I think it's back to the normal, hair loss that you get when you wash your hair and brush your hair out. So I didn't do anything different. I didn't start taking biotin or what other people take. I upped my protein. I did buy the shampoo, I'll post it here, that has biotin and collagen in it. But other than that, I was taking my vitamins like I was supposed to, my multivitamins. I was drinking the protein and eating the protein I needed to, because that's a huge thing. If you're not taking in the protein or drinking your vitamins, you will definitely see a difference in your hair or your skin. So that's huge. Make sure you're drinking and eating and taking your vitamins and your protein, because if not, you will, I've heard of people having complications. Also water. I know having to drink the 64 ounces of water is really hard for a lot of us because our stomachs are so small. So what I did was I set an alarm. I know that they sell a flask where it's kind of expensive. I believe it's like almost $60. Where you can set it up to your phone, so where it's letting you know, hey, you haven't drunk water and you're not done. So you could do something like that if that's something that works for you. But at the 6 months, I actually decided to perm my hair. But I don't recommend perming or dyeing your hair if your hair is already fragile and thin. My hair was not fragile or thin. Like I mentioned, I have a lot of hair, so it did make a difference. I did speak to a hairstylist that has dealt with people who've had surgery or that have gone through, chemo and their hair is growing back. So my hair was healthy in a way. Even though it was falling out, my hair was still really healthy. I also haven't put chemicals in my hair for almost 7 years. So I haven't dyed my hair. I haven't done a perm or anything in 7 years. So me getting this perm was kind of technically like unnatural hair, like virgin hair, because I haven't had anything. But that was my decision. I noticed that with the perm, my hair, it did cover some of the spots. My hair is already growing back. I can feel it growing back, but it also made my hair feel thicker. not thicker, but it looked thicker. The curls make it look thicker. And I went with a natural curl, one where you can just wet your hair and sit down and record a video or go out. So I did do that with my hair. Do I recommend it for everybody? No. Could my hair have all fallen out because I did this? Yeah, there could have been a chance. So it's not for everybody. Do I regret my surgery? No, I don't regret my surgery one bit. It helped me to be able to do more, be healthier. I noticed the self-confidence being changed. But my biggest thing was when my doctor called me and said, you're 100% healthy. I'm not even at my goal weight. But the fact that he said, you could stay at this weight and continue to be healthy, you will be good. And to hear those words, I was just like, whoa, like, I'm healthy. Like, I'm healthy. I'm doing what I need to do. So I know a lot of people have complications and they regret their surgery. Everybody's body's different. So for me, no, I don't regret my surgery. I would do it another time. If they were like, you have to go back and redo it, I would do it in a heartbeat, because there's no way that I could have lost 61 pounds on my own. I did the work though. Don't ever let anybody say that because you got this surgery, you didn't put in work, because there's plenty of people that get the surgery and don't change their lifestyle and don't change the way they eat, and they don't accomplish anything besides lose 5 pounds. And everybody's body's different, but you have to change. You have to change the way you are. You have to change your eating habits and what made you get to where you were, because if you don't, then you are not gonna succeed. Your tool isn't gonna work. But yeah, so far I've lost 61 pounds. I went from being 253 pounds to being 192, guys. My goal weight, or my doctor's goal weight, is 150. So we'll see. I'm content with being around 165. So if I can get to 165, I think I'll be good. If I do get to 150, I do want to, sorry, that's my dog, guys. I do want to tone up. So if I'm like 165, I want to be tone muscle. But yeah, my next video is going to be about loose skin, showing you guys my progress in video and pictures, and showing you guys what my body looks like now. So if you have any questions for me, don't feel free to comment down below, or go to Getting Fit with Paula. That's my Instagram, and message me. I'll be more than happy to answer any questions. If you guys have any content that you guys would like to know about, or anything you guys would want me to record about, feel free to leave that down below. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching, and stay beautiful. Bye.